What is the motherfucking deal? What's the motherfucking deal, Wise? Man, let's get this intro cracking, man, and just gonna get in it. We're gonna start just getting this intro going, and let's hit some sauce.
Smoke weed every day.
Yes. What's the motherfucking deal, Senor Cavity Creep? Miss Klein Dentist. Brandon, that's just looking like five folks. Let's just issue some sauce. I hope this shit connected. Is it? Well, let's find out. Yeah. Kleindienst. Is that better? It's all love. All right, so I hope that everybody is feeling good, feeling great, feeling wonderful this evening. I'm going to talk about alternative medicines. And first, I'm going to say welcome to the Kush. If you're not familiar with the Kush is a 420 friendly conversation. Even if you don't partake, you're more than welcome to partake in the conversation. All opinions are welcome. Even if you don't, like I say, smoke, if you drink, pour yourself up a nice adult beverage, or if you're under the age of legality, then go ahead and see, like, what's going on with this chick right here? Every time her video comes up, there's some weird shit going on. Adrian, what's the motherfucking deal? Like I say, if you're under the age of legality, make sure you pour yourself a nice warm glass of milk and enjoy. Thank you, Mr. Wise, for giving that flavor. Tonight, folks, if I'm not mistaken, and I think I'm not mistaken, I wanted to say, I know I ain't tripping, but I might be. Bitch, I might be. Now, I could have swore. Okay. Just put it in. I had it in the wrong location. I was pre-roll, man. I thought I was tripping. I just had it in the wrong location. I had to do some soul searching there. Do some old soul searching and make sure. Like I was about to say, I know I don't get that lit. All right, let's decontaminate this desk area, man. There's too much shit going on for a den. One thing to be in the soft sports, where I need all these extra wires and shenanigans. That I don't. Again, like I say, we're gonna keep this out just in case. I don't know how long we're gonna be in the den. Like I say, I fuck with y'all. I do want to go play this damn game though, but I fucks with y'all, so I ain't gonna put the game over y'all like that. Oh, ain't that a bitch? So you telling me so I wasn't even? I've been doing some shit. This shit ain't even fucking charging. Ain't that a bitch? What kind of shenanigans is this? I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. I really don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And then I still got the old shit going on. But that's what happens when you be doing too much. So first and foremost, fuck all that. Let's get properly situated before I get to tearing shit up around the fucking desk. At least let's make it look fake clean. Everything is fucking in the drawer and shit. But then I'm gonna be mad about that that shit in a little bit because I mean I'm going to clean that shit up. But fuck all that. Let me cut these random announcements off. And we're going to spark up. We're going to talk about alternative medicines. We're going to talk about Western medicine, Eastern medicine. We're going to talk about herbal medicine. We're going to talk about mental medicine. We're going to talk about the real natural way of healing. And what am I forgetting here? I'm looking for something. Oh, the word that's right in my fucking face, huh? Fix all this shit real quick so we ain't got to get spammy in the chat like that. It works for the sauce because there's always a lot of conversation going on in the sauce. But when there's not as much commentary going on like in the Kush den, having all those announcements and things doesn't help as much. All right, let's close it, refresh it, get back in the bank. All right, bank should be connected and other stuff should be all right. Damn, market dropping. Okay, I ain't mad. I'm telling you, like that's what I'm telling y'all though. But that's what I say. Honestly, I don't want to see the Spurs in the first round. Not that I don't think that we can win, but I'm just saying that Spurs are gonna be tough, man. The Spurs are gonna definitely be a tough matchup. So I'm trying to figure out what the fucking play is here. Well, that's why Honcho, because you've been fucking stupid ass. Shit is obvious and in your motherfucking face how to do the shit, and you just want to do some shenaniganery. All right. Nah, fucking. Oh, man, my stupid ass. I've been fucking around doing all this shit, and that's all I had to do. Play as fuck up, y'all. No, I just like this bitch, and Kawhi ain't gonna be there. So yeah, I think that might be an issue. I think that might be telling of some of the things that they have going on in San Antonio. Because he was talking about the doctors. I trust these doctors in my life. They know me better than anybody. Then again, this is the same guy that nails his teammates' wives. So, hey, it's all about how you feel about that. But that's what I tell you, man. With Ben, it's not even about attraction. Motherfuckers will. Who was he dating? What was the celebrity? What was the celebrity he was fucking with at the time? I can't even remember her name. Eva Longoria. Is that her name? Is that the right name? Something like that. Very attractive young lady. Doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter how fine you are. We just talked about that. Said it could be a move to make other teams react, or it could be doing some due diligence to kind of see what he could be working with, what his skill set is, just in case a team like the Jaguars try to slide in and pick him up. Cocaine and nachos is a bad idea. Cocaine and nachos that sounds like that's a party for one. I'm not a motherfucker who would want to share my nachos like that. And cocaine. Nah. That's just not the ride you want to take. Okay. So one lady, Doritos Locos Tacos El Chapo. See. In his cell, El Chapo eats all the Doritos Locos Tacos. I remember when I didn't like, hey, I ain't have a lick of Spanish. Somebody say some shit. I'm like, man, look, I don't even fuck with Cheerios like that. That was like my go-to line. ¿Vas a hacer cocaína esta noche? No. And say 6'9" Clyde. They got Clyde a little dude. Man, like I say, man, I just don't understand. I don't understand. That's real strange, Houston. very strange. Straight shots at McDonald's with Heidi. That's funny. What? Are y'all serious that y'all serious that Wendy's got a mixtape? Like man, people don't realize how being a car can increase your ability to maneuver in some strength, but it limits you as a person. So that's crazy. Wendy's is throwing us in the game right now. Whoever runs Wendy's like social media account, they're like the standard. But did y'all see the Texas Roadhouse and Outback Steakhouse beef? See, look at you. Hey, there go for real family hate. I'm jamming the Kush Den playlist right now. All right. Yeah, hey, so Alexis go to school. Should I take her to Subway for lunch? I'm in high school, by the way. No, man. No. Don't be gifting girls, because then that's when they start expecting, like, you treat them like you meet them. So what I mean by that is you start out doing those kind of things, that with a woman, you're only going to have to continue raising the bar. Next, you're going to be running around chasing your tail, trying to set higher and higher standards, and there's always going to be more and more expectations. So once you didn't took her lunch to Subway, next you're going to want lunch from Jimmy John's, and then whatever's next, and then whatever, the Firehouse Subs or some shit. But I'm saying, don't start. Hey man, your conversation and your presence should be enough. You know what I mean? And if that's not good enough for her, then you shouldn't have to treat her with gifts and things of that nature. You know what I mean? And that's my opinion with that. You know, society tells you all this stuff, and that's what I say. You know, that's why a lot of these women are confused. Society tells you, oh, give women this and give them that. Shit, women just start saying, well, fuck, give me the gift, just give me the money, and then there you go, bam, prostitution. But in all seriousness, that's not inviting. That's not inviting to lunch. And I didn't say that you can't invite a girl to lunch. You can invite a girl to lunch, but my personal preference, and like I say, you're young, and I don't know, but I'm not, like I say, it gets a little, I know you're a good guy. You usually don't listen to a lot of profane things. I know Justin's a stand-up guy, but in the Kush Den, it gets a little, the conversation does get a little adult here. My situation is that I wouldn't be treating a chick to lunch that I'm not fucking with like that already, you know? Like, get to know her, find out if y'all compatible. Yeah, you may like her, but make sure all the feelings are mutual. Don't be just giving some shit away. You know what I'm saying? What if it's not mutual? What if she just come up for a free lunch? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna act like I like this dude so I can give me a free Subway. She might be a Subway addict. You know what I'm saying? I'm cracking jokes, but I'm just saying, look, there's absolutely nothing wrong with treating a woman to nice things and doing nice things for her. That's already, though, after you have covered all your bases, if you know what I'm saying. Not doing it beforehand just to win the favor of this woman, you know, because you can try to win this favor, and I mean, it happens all the time. And what do you get? You get left out with nothing, and she gets gifts for what? For nothing, for existing, you know. And so my thing is, make sure that the feeling is mutual. Make sure that y'all on the same page. And I'm not telling you to go out there and, you know, do anything you're not ready to do, but make sure she's on the level you want her to be on with you. Not just guessing, not hoping. I mean, stated and understood. And if y'all are on the same level and you happy with that situation, then you say, okay, you know what? Hey, you know, if you claiming her or whatever it is, then you go out and get her. That's when you do things like that. But beforehand, to get her attention, to get her favor, to get her to notice you, no, because this is not you that she's noticing. It's the gifts that you're giving her. You know what I mean? So I think that you just be you, man. If she can't like you for you and who you are, don't do nothing. Don't do nothing extra until she fucking, until she has, you know, like I say, show them the proper signs. Made you the Happy Meal. She did some cafeteria corn dog. It's a sandwich, not a ski trip. It doesn't matter. You give them an inch, they'll take a mile, you know. It starts off with a sandwich, then it ends up with a ski trip. And then you somewhere sliding down a mountain. And she just slid off with the ski instructor. Goddamn, ain't that a bitch? No, I'm just fucking with y'all. You know what I mean? Well, like I say, but again, Heidi, you know, you have to talk about the different types of women that we're talking about. But it's not about the sandwich, though. It's not about the sandwich at all, Heidi. It has absolutely nothing to do with the sandwich. The sandwich is just symbolic. It's a representation of a greater situation. It's the action. It's the activity behind it. Hey, look, I can't look. I start giving y'all some game. I'm going to have to start charging for the game. I can't get too much free game. Look, I'm giving courses out here. You know what I'm talking about? Look. But, I just want you to, I mean, I'm just serious. I mean, don't take no L's, man. Like I said, unless you know for sure she feel the same way about you that you feel about her or whatever that may be, man. You know, all jokes aside and shit, you know, don't do it. And like I said, I'm not telling if you you young and you maybe whatever. But, you know, set your standards, set your boundaries, set what you want, what you expect. And if it's not up to par with what you want, then say fuck that, man. I don't know, man. It's like I say, I saw something about that, and then the little dude got on this shit talking about he big mad. That's what I'm saying. Like, here's the thing. Like, we can keep talking about this kid or this dude, whatever he is, but it just shows you how whack all the shit really is in the long run. There's some real street niggas out there that are not entertaining any of this shit. You know what I'm saying? They not entertaining this fucking Instagram shit. They not entertaining this fucking, you know, whatever, all the other beefs. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas out there getting money, they ain't fucking with none of that shit. Or not on that type of level. If they is, they on some other shit. These dudes out here now, it's like, I don't know, man. Like I say, I'm not a gangster, dog, so don't label, don't ask me no shit like that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking me, it's just some different shit going on nowadays, man. Like, because he's sitting here and everybody trying to bash him, but you got a bunch of people supporting him, which I mean extorting him, because you know he breaking bread. Dog. You're not just walking around that crazy. It's some people fucking with him, so it's a reason he's not getting touched. Dog. It's like, it's a couple of little hooty-hoo motherfuckers trying to get some shit, but he not really. They may be shooing him off and doing this, but for all the brazen things or supposedly brazen things he said, ain't nobody done nothing. So it is what it is, man. Like the same shit with Game trying to clown and try to do all that, but the same shit he said. He's like, dog, the Game said all that shit he said. And he was like, come on, man, when you was my age, you was on TV crying after girls. So, bam, all that shit you said and got shut down. Like, people haven't forgot that. You know what I mean? Like, what can you say? But the thing is he's still going to these places. He's still going to this motherfucker. Are you fucking with the PUBG, man? You play PUBG? What are you on, Mr. 16-0? Are you on Xbox or you on PS4? The Spurs. That's funny. Yeah. Greg Popovich. He came in there, motherfucker. He was just like, oh yeah, they got a PUBG on mobile. See, look. Said youngster did. I just started following him on one of them fucking social medias. Oh yeah, I fuck with that Nipsey Hussle tough, man. Okay. Do I got you on the Xbox? I just got PUBG. I have never played it, but I'm looking at everybody doing the Fortnite craze. And like I said, I told y'all I tried that shit twice, but I didn't even know, like, I just learned a couple of days ago that you're supposed to fucking build a fort. And this is like a month ago that I actually played the fucking game. So that shows that I fucking don't. I don't know. That's too much. Look, I got it. I'm still. I haven't really played any shooters since I fucking got back on the box. So, I mean, I fuck with that Gears of War, but that's like a different kind. I just got to get back competitive. That's the problem. I ain't been playing nothing competitive. Now, see, look. Oh, yeah, but shit, them motherfuckers in San Antonio, they love they Spurs. They gonna represent they Spurs, man. But here's the thing, though. Fortnite means like, ain't that like 20 days or something? A fortnight means something. You know what I'm saying? It's like a historical term. I thought they was just using a play on that. Like, I didn't think it was actually like forts tonight. We need them right now. Some fucking forts. 2 weeks. It was a fortnight. Okay. It was something like that. You know what I'm saying? Them those fucking obscure ass terms like a score, 4 score, and 7 4 score. What the fuck? The score is only 4. This is a soccer game? What the fuck is this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit. Those weird markers of measurement, whatever the fuck it is. You know, time and shit. I would go to St. Louis. Who they playing against? Man, I don't know, man. Look, I don't know. Look, I'm so sad. Look, I'm trying to find a cheap copy now. I just refuse to pay full price for that fucking 2K, dog. It just ain't gonna happen. Look, now I get that EA access for like $6 a month, and shit, you get all the shit on there. You get all the EA shit, even all the old shit. And so I think they just put Madden on that bitch, and they got Live on that bitch. Get that bitch, you motherfucking beat. Yeah. Some of y'all curse. Yeah, you can curse. I don't know. It just depends on if you're in the live chat or the top chat. Yeah, look at your thing. Make sure if you got your shit and it says top chat, then you missing out on some shit. You gotta fucking put that shit on live chat. Cause I can see some of y'all shit that y'all saying ain't showing up. So Honcho said, one more question on my fault. Well, I didn't see that. How do I not get nervous when talking to the girl I like? I text her every day, but I get nervous in class and all that. Man, my fault if you still in here. I'm bad. I missed that. Man, what are you nervous for, man? She is a human being just like you. She experienced the same motherfucking shit just like you. Now, if her vibe ain't fucking is different, I mean, ain't nothing to be nervous about, man. Because here's the thing. If y'all entertaining and texting that she's actually replying back to you and shit, then it must be something there. I mean, you just, again, you know what I'm saying? You just got to speak your piece, man. You got to just say what you want to say. Say what you feel. What's the worst that can happen if you say what you feel? Then you end up in a situation that you're not with her, which is what the situation you in now. Shit. The thing is, if she don't like you for what you speak and what you really feel, then she don't like you. And I mean, you trying to play somebody else to be, to entertain her, some fantasy for her or something like that. If it ain't you, man, then it just ain't the one for you. You may be entertained. Like, look, I tell people, don't get locked down, you know, hey, it's a lot of fish in the sea, you know. Sometimes people will start settling for people's traits and stuff because, well, we've been together so long, you know, why not? I mean, sometimes time don't mean shit, man. Sometimes there are more compatible people out there. There is no, I used to believe that there was just only the one. I think that you can meet some cool motherfuckers along the way. You know what I'm saying? I think there will always be one that will always be way more special. But I think you can love people differently. And so what I'm saying is, I'm not talking about falling in love or nothing, but I'm just saying if you meet somebody that just ain't that person that you expected, it might be somebody else that's just a little bit more compatible. It's always a reason, man. Be true to yourself. If that person doesn't click with the real fucking you, with the real you, when you speak your mind, you speak your thoughts, you speak your piece, then that's not the person for you to be with, man. Like, everything else is shenanigans. What, Heidi? Why is it sexist? I think not. You said you ate half a pie brownie Wednesday. That was your first time using any type where you got hammered. Oh man, I bet that was interesting. Depending on how, especially depending on how laden it was. Was I sipping high school? No and yeah. Yes and no. I would say more so in junior high, and then kind of elevating and graduating and learning through trial and error and all that other good shit. But it wasn't. It wasn't to no crazy extreme, because I always had like certain limitations on shit. Like, nah, that don't make no sense. So, but at some point, yeah, I mean, just being straight up, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn the game, man. And I wasn't doing anything for a BBW. I wasn't wilding out. Like, it wasn't to no extremes like some of these motherfuckers. It was just certain shit that I look back and that I did. I was like, man, that shit was to no avail. Shit gets you. It just don't work out, man. So it just is what it is, man. You can't baked and black. A lot of that. Yeah, edibles can fuck you up, man. You smoke weed twice. Shit. Today. Man. But here's the deal. Let's get on the topic, man, because I ain't said shit about the fucking topic. You know, we get on all kind of things. Let's talk about this. Alternative medicine. I mean, I don't know how y'all feel. I don't know what you guys primarily subscribe to. You know, some people believe in traditional Western medicine. Some people believe in, I don't know if you would call it holistic, but maybe, I don't even know what you would necessarily define as Eastern, but, you know, the acupuncture and the different practices that they use. Some people believe in all natural, you know, only consuming the healthiest of fruits and things like that as nature intended, because if nature created it, then nature can cure it. And then you have people who pop pills. Pop pills that give you side effects that make you pop more pills, that give you some other side effects so you can pop some more pills, and eventually you just in a cycle, popping pills, fucked up, floating through the day, just to do it all over again. But it is what it is. How do y'all feel? Chicken soup is my medicine. Tree leaves are made for healing. Alternative medicines are cons. It's the highest I've ever been. Shit. Cloud 17. But yeah. Oh yeah, the world's gonna rate you by the rings. And what I'm saying is, that's why I say I look at stuff in a different manner. You know, I've stopped subscribing to the mainstream beliefs and how you rate somebody as this and that and the third. Because yeah, I could be applying my own bias to it, but I saw a different perspective. You got to look at national belief. You got to look at the media and the narrative that it pushes and that it controls. Like, Golden State is considered one of the best teams ever right now, undefeated, unbeatable, all this other stuff that people will talk about. You know, if Houston goes to win this, you know, James Harden gets a ring. And that's all the story will be. If this would be the only one, people just like, oh, well, he only got one ring. He only got that. Even if Golden State went to win on for years to come, people wouldn't talk about how great of a season that he had, how amazing of a season that it was for the Rockets that year to get that ring. he would just be, he got one ring. People look at numbers, and numbers don't tell the whole story. They're good. They're a place setting to kind of identify the amount of effort that he executed. But then even that's not even accurate. That just talks about small feats that he was able to accomplish within the game. And he could have been doing some old Russell Westbrook type shit to acquire those stats. So that's not even accurate. That's why film and watching games and seeing things with your own eyes is very important. Stats, they're cool. They sound really good. But in reality, they never tell the whole story. And so I don't necessarily subscribe completely to them. But stats will make you pay attention. The first thing you see, of course, is your eye test. Then you look at stats and you say, okay, what has he done in similar situations? And then, you look at other things and you make comparisons and this and that in the dirty third. But alternative medicines. Say alternative medicines are con. Pussy is the best medicine. Pussy will make you need some fucking medicine, make you a fucking headache. James Harden started playing longevity, not injury prone. Is probably 35, 4, 34, 35. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, he's going to be straight. He's going to be good. He's going to touch the animal. He's poaching the animals. Man, look, fuck that rhino. I love animals and all that shit, but the fucking rhino was sick. The rhino was dying. Rhino couldn't have any more rhinos because it was inbred, because the fucking rhino, the female rhinos that are alive are his fucking daughter and his fucking granddaughter. The fucking rhino was out of there. They had to euthanize him. So, I mean, it was just, it is what it is. But they got some fucking rhino fucking sperm. They're going to try to fucking get a female rhino egg that they have on lock. They're going to put it in a southern rhino, a south side rhino. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the one that's who cousin is most related. It's like if you got a rhino that stay in Acres home and then it fell off, and so they got a motherfucking me rhino from, you know what I'm saying, to stay over there off Scott Street. And they was like, look, we need you to carry this rhino baby. That's your cousin baby. And rhino be like, all right, I got you. So, yeah, man, the rhino had to get put down. It is what it is. Kobe's my favorite player of all time. The man has never truly been respected how he should be. I don't know. I think Kobe got. We'll disagree on that one. I think Kobe got plenty of props. I think he got overvalued. The 1 year Kobe didn't get his way, they didn't make that fuck playoff. He was finna scream and holler about getting out of town. But the Lakers staff actually put something together. Made sure he stayed. They brought Paul Gasol. To me, Kobe never did nothing without another superstar. That was almost before the two superstar time. That almost is what transitioned into needing multiple superstars, is the way the Lakers did it. And I mean, other teams have done it, but it was just they made sure they kept stars around fucking Kobe. Kobe's good. Don't get me wrong. He's done what he did, but I'm not a Kobe fan. It's not if you have diarrhea. James, the better stats as hell. I had a bad apple for a year and it was cured by a natural remedy, so I think some worked. What's the motherfucking deal, Jay Bird? Who Goku was fighting? Nah, I haven't seen it. They got a Goku movie trailer coming out. Oh, word. Check that shit. Yeah, man, absolutely. They did. I think they dropped down just a little bit, but they did have it for a while. Yeah, rings don't tell the story, man. Yeah, man. I mean, that's the best advice I could give you. I hope that works for you. I would say sunny side rhino. That's funny. Man, look. Look, how about that? How about that? So everybody who got mad about the Black Panther being black, we give you guys a new superhero. We'll give y'all the White Rhino. You know what I'm saying? White Rhino could be like an albino superhero. I think that'd be cool. Pikachu will whoop Goku's ass. That's wild. Man, James, like, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to just look at the years and the times that they played and who they went up against and how. Like I say, people will never really look at James Harden's situation. Now, people's like, oh, yeah, he should have won it, all these times. He was second to vote. Like, nobody talked about it while it was happening. Like, hey, shit, James Harden got robbed. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody talked about it then. But now it's a thing. Once he's finna blow everybody out the water. It's Goku soft. So let's keep it real, man. I see this debate. And y'all seem to be pretty knowledgeable about the situation. I need to know some facts. I need to know the truth. I fuck with the cartoons. I fuck with the anime. Now, I'm just not super all in the way into it. I fuck with it when I can watch it. I need to know the real thoughts on this one. Superman versus Goku. Who really wins and why? Afro Samurai is dope. So, David fucking Robinson. Man, that was greatness. Hakeem is the GOAT for that. Oh, you gonna come with that MVP shit in my face, huh? Okay. Superman will never lose. Yeah, and see, like, even now, people trying to start talking about the same shit. They're trying to come with that shit again, man. Well, James, he's got a team. He's got CP3, so, Okay. So I'm seeing more Supermans. 16-0. Why do you say Goku wins? That's what I need to know. I see some reasons why Superman wins, but you gotta be able to tell me why Goku would win. Because I see a bunch of. I see this shit on the Twitter and shit. I don't really just be reading, but it's like a real deal that people sit here and say that Goku would whoop like the whole Justice League and some shit like that. I'm like, how do you just believe that? Like, I need to know where the facts are for this belief in that Goku has this ability to do so. Heidi has no fun with the fictional. You gotta understand that. That's an interesting thing, and I used to think it was crazy, and it is, but that's why I have this belief, and this is when Super High Honcho starts talking. I need to have a graphic for like when I get real lit and I'm about to steal a off the wall fucking theory or belief or something. But minds are amazing, that the fact that we all subscribe, well, except for Heidi doesn't, but a lot of people subscribe to this fantasy world between these superheroes. This stuff is not, it doesn't exist. It's all fictional. And mentally, people support it. People love it. I like it. I think it's cool. I don't really go out of my way to watch any of it, but if I have a chance to watch some superhero shit, I will. I watch it. I used to fuck with that Batman. What was that? Dark Knight? Was that Rises? I can't remember what that shit was called. Dark Knight was great, and then the one after that, I think Dark Knight Rises or whatever it was. But but human beings created these characters, fulfilled roles as these characters. Think about the old fucking Batman, the bam, pow, bang, and then the Batman today. The Batmans in these video games. We know how these characters, we can sit here and say, well, this character would do this and would do that. Motherfuckers ain't even real. Shit. Half the time we don't even know what we're doing with our damn selves. And that's the crazy shit. We know it's some fictional fantasy motherfuckers are doing. And my thing is that if we can become of one mind to do things like that, I'm not saying that everybody needs to believe the same thing. That is absolutely not what I'm saying, because you can even see people arguing these concepts within these beliefs. That's what I'm saying. But it's okay to have these discussions. Marvel versus DC, Goku versus whatever. But there is still a belief in the characters that exist. So I'm just saying, as a society, as a world, we need to believe in something better. I think there's something out there that we ain't seeking as people. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't exist anymore. Maybe I'm just high as shit. But whatever it may be, I think that if there was a different set of information out there, that I think people would be doing something different. But it is what it is. Let's see. Alright. So Superman has no limit. Goku just really saw him. You said spazzing. What the fuck, Ollie? How Batman almost murdered him. I didn't see that. I don't know nothing about anime. Anime is pretty cool. Say even Black Panther can beat Goku. Well, so Justice League, what exactly did you add? Batman, man, I'll beat the shit. That's what I say. Like, how is Batman a character? Like, what if all his tools get used up? He's like in the fucking desert or something. Like, old Batman didn't have this type of technology. New Batman got all the shit. But old Batman would have been fucked off. Bam, boom, pow, Batman, he wouldn't have made it. Dragon Ball Goku can't beat Superman. So the thing about Goku is every time he fights, he gets stronger, so there's no limits to Goku. Kryptonite, all he needs to do is teleport to get the Kryptonite. Game over, he wins. Fuck. I watched him get screwed many times. I'm not a Jordan fan. I like Curry. I don't like his cockiness play. Like that kind of fuck James broke your shit too many times. Yeah. I think it gets to a point too where people get tired of you getting the MVP, or they just, there's like I say, there's these unwritten rules. Well, he's too young to deserve that. Like, why can't you just call these fucking shits? What do you mean too young to get the call? If it's a call, it's a fucking call. I'm not sure where Miss Unique is this evening. She appears from 144,000 in Revelation. My block. All right, Houston Home, appreciate you following through. You say, so I gave you power, said, if he did a Kai, see, I don't even know what none of this shit is. That's how I have to vibe it out. So Goku would never use kryptonite. He always fights as opposed. See, like right now, I see how we have these principles that we know about these guys. These ones, they would never do that. It's a distraction from making yourself heroic. Another world to live in to see what they would do to give you an alternate view. I hate people say James Harden doesn't play defense. To be honest, he's one of the best post defenders in the league. Roxanne on Netflix. Honcho, I'm high as shit. Probably so. I'm also high. Good deal. No more bankrupt. That's what's up, Max Vasquez. Fuck with Nick Wright and Max Kellerman. Yeah, they show love. Honcho versus Superman. I take Honcho. Superman don't got to exactly. Let's throw a little kryptonite in the sauce. See, now Goku might not use no kryptonite. Shit. Fuck that. kryptonite like a motherfucker. It's all right, Scrooson. That's all good as long as you're all right, man. Sorry for missing the round table. It's all good. I'm just not reading. I'm like going through all that shit, trying to catch up and shit. You don't know my high. Yeah, shit, I ain't fucking with that SPM, man. See, man, look, I'm devastated. I'm frustrated. See, I got me having to play fucking video games for strangers and weird people and shit. That shit is odd. Scotty wins. All right, trust me. Like, no bullshit. Scotty eats very well. Scotty eats his shit. Scotty, we have to limit him because he greedy as shit. But Scotty occasionally gets some table scraps, and he eat pretty good. Especially when you got picky ass eaters. So Scotty be eating good. Like, Scotty is a motherfucker. Scotty be trying to be picky like a bitch. Like, nigga. Like, I honestly feel like, I don't know how Scotty got adopted, but somebody, whoever had him, had put some work into Scotty. Scotty's like, he's not a dumb dog. He knows how to do stuff. He's just strange. He just does his own thing. Like, I don't know, he must have been independent for too long. He was an independent white dog. He's a strong, independent dog. Because now he don't take orders from anybody. But yeah, please don't blow my high. Yeah, pay no attention to me because I'm finna eat these little pieces of fucking orange. I can't help it. I saw it. I peeled it, and I'm gonna devour it. But Scotty eats real good, dog. Like, say the dog see done. On the second smoke, you get high faster. I don't know. I just have it. So if you have like, yeah, I'm finna really reach on this one. So if you have like a, now I'm gonna stop before I get too corny. Scotty is fat, man. Scotty is fat as shit. So I've heard actually too that I'm supposed to eat more fruit because you're supposed to get more water from the fruits that you consume. So I don't know if that makes sense or not, but instead of just straight drinking purely water, but I mean, I don't know how that works. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Yeah, y'all can join that. Y'all can join that group chat if y'all want to. No, Charles, I don't. When I tell you, Scotty is extremely scary. He's fearful of everything. Scotty Scotty's very scary. I mean, he don't like to fool with other dogs too much, especially since I had to take him out. But Scott is just a weird ass fucking dog, man. He's scary, so I don't know. It's like almost no point in taking him to a dog park. I'll take him, running around a little bit, like not too much, because I ain't really running like that. But we'll run back and forth. We'll run back and forth and shit like that. Oh, height is so harsh. That is so harsh. $50 a month. That sounds a little bit extreme. Are you angry? Yeah. All right, I gave you power. Gave Johnson. I don't even know, that didn't work either. Damn it, that one ain't work either. I was trying to chop up that in the old name, but no, that shit shake. That shit sounds very throw it off. Get out. That's bad, Adrian. Appreciate you following through. You can play FIFA against someone for how much? Well, I mean, you got the cost of the game depending on how you get it. But I mean, after you buy the game, depending on what service you're using, I think like Xbox, depending on how you pay. If you just pay by the month, it's like $9. If you pay more than that, then the price lowers. I usually find some little deals online, so I pay less than that. And then, I mean, if you have that service and you pay for the service to use the, the servers or whatever, and then whoever's playing it, and they both got the game, you play. You can play a whole lot of people. So. Yeah, microtransactions. We were talking about that in Sauce Society, so definitely want to check that out. It was pretty interesting. It was extremely interesting, actually. So that $9 a month is going to be unlimited plays versus friends and random opponents, and the $9 a month comes with, like, I know on Xbox it comes with other little perks because they give you other additional free games that you can play that you don't have to buy. You have options for other stuff like that. So there's little bonuses and things like that, even though you may not necessarily be interested in those games. Sometimes it introduces you to something new that may be cool. But yeah, if your friend has the same system as you, or you can meet strangers and play people who play the same game as you. You hustled it up from nothing. Yeah, man, let me know. That's pretty cool shit. Motherfuckers be doing their own thing. Has anyone here played Dark Souls? I'm interested in this game. No, it's not that expensive at all. That's why everybody does it. And I will be joining the crew. No, but I definitely got to finish this game because the thing about it, I like story-driven games. And I look at it like this. This is my substitute for movie watching. Like, I don't watch movies, really. A little bit more so lately, I guess, because whatever. But normally I don't, I guess, because I haven't been playing video games. But a good story-driven game is like a movie to me. And so I want to know how it ends. And so therefore I'm going to play. And then as I play, I get to unveil the story. And if I have to take breaks in time in between, I ponder and I say, I wonder what happens. further along this story. Take care of my other stuff, whatever I have to do, and I get back to trying to figure out if I'm right. 6,000. That would be such a mediocre sum. Need more than that. So you heard you die easily on that game. I saw something about that too. Somebody talking about like you could be like a boss, be whooping people's ass, and a fucking rat will fucking kill you. That shit on PlayStation now. That's dope. Yes, now I know they got some other little shits on the Xbox, like the EA shit and that fucking Game Pass shit. Now the Game Pass shit is interesting because they're doing all like the little Xbox exclusive games. You know what I'm saying? You can get them if you got the Game Pass shit. I think that's just like $10 a month too. Then the Xbox exclusive shit you get to play for free, which is like, okay, that's cool, but if you really want to keep that up, but you ain't just fucking with the Xbox shit like that. But they give little discounts and shit like that too. The Last of Us. You say don't play, I get mad. Shit will make you hate humanity. Heidi is firmly entrenched in her opinions of being anti-game. She wants to issue more game control laws. That is no bueno. That ain't the way to go. Oh no. Yeah, she playing the little knowledgeable trivia games. She has to pick your brain. So here's the thing. Here we're gonna annoy Heidi for a little bit, but it's all in good fun. If you only had one video game that you could play for the rest of your life, what video game would that be? If they said, "Hey, you're under arrest, you're going to jail for life, but you get to have one video game. Pick your game, buddy." What are you taking? Skyrim. Okay, that's interesting. Battlefield 4. Red Dead or Fallout. Yeah. Fallout would be dope. You do a whole bunch of shit. Be different every time. I'm tripping. I almost hit the wrong shit. I think I would have to go with that's a tough one. That's a tough one. If I had to pick one game, I'd almost say I want to wait till they release Red Dead 2 and be without games until then. But then I know I'd probably end up regretting my decision because it'd be a microtransaction made mess, because they know now, hey, we can eat off this shit with Grand Theft Auto, so we're going to do this shit with Red Dead 2. And I think it's going to be pretty interesting. But yeah. Is it online or no online? You could have online. Yeah, I mean that'll be the one thing. You'll have one game and you can access all the full features of the game. That includes being able to access online features. That's very interesting. Some things we got to figure out here. Online Black Ops 4. I don't know, man, because I'm sitting here thinking, like, Grand Theft Auto would be cool because you got a lot of shit you can do with that. But again, it would be interesting, you know, 'cause you got GTA Online and shit. But, I don't know. I'd like somewhere you can do a little bit more to creativity because, like I say, the Fallouts are always good. Skyrim, I'm not saying it ain't good. I just kind of only played a little bit of it, so I didn't really get the chance to get into it, but I'm sure it's cool. Let's say Online Black Ops 4. I don't know, man. It's quite a tough decision for the gamer community. But yes. Speaking of the gamer community, I do believe I'm going to call it a wrap in the den and get on the game for a little while, myself, personally. I keep saying I'm going to get on Twitch and do it, but I don't think I ever do. But if you fuck with the Twitch, it's HonchoSaucy on the fucking, whatever the Twitch channel fucking search is. And I do intend to get on there. If I can find somebody to play the fucking, to get on the game with, then shit, yeah. I mean, fuck it. But I'll probably get on there for a little bit talking crazy. Man, I wish they did. 007 was the great stuff. Yeah, they still make that type of stuff. I mean, it's way different now, but 007 was the greatest. But yeah, see y'all in a bit. But I think I'm gonna go get some bad Taco Bell first, or I don't know. McDonald's might. I'm gonna eat some bad food, man. Y'all can't stop me. You know what I'm saying? Don't hate on me. This is my stomach. You can't tell me what to do with it. But with that being said, I'll catch y'all soon. I'll be on the box or whatever. So if you're on Xbox, fuck with me. If you fuck with Twitch, fuck with me. Man, Chick-fil-A closed at this time. No, Chick-fil-A ain't open. If they were, I'd be there instantly. Might have to take a trip to Whataburger. Might have to take a real ride to Whataburger. But with that being said, yes, hey, I appreciate y'all, my friends and Dan, for having another entertaining evening. But you know, y'all know how it goes. I fuck with y'all, but y'all ain't got to go home. But y'all got to get the motherfucker up out the den. Adios. Thanks for watching the Kush Den.